Welcome back to another episode of Brass and Beer. Today we're doing a review video on this Walther PPS 9mm. It's an M2. So it is the second version of it. Let's get into the specs. So as far as the specs, of course, it is chambered in 9mm. The barrel length on it is 3.18 inches. The total overall length is 6.3 inches. Height, you're looking at 4.4 inches, and that is with the concealed mag. And the total weight is 21.1 ounces. The finish color is, they call it a Tennifer Black, and that's trademarked for Walther. As far as the trigger specs go, the trigger is a 6.1 pound pull, and the total travel length is 0.2 inches. The magazine, this concealed mag, holds 6 rounds plus 1. You also do have a 7 and 8 round capacity magazine that you can get for it too. In the box, it comes with a 6 and a 7. Now, as far as this gun goes, it's a really good gun. I enjoyed shooting it. It is a viewer's gun that he lent me to borrow, and I love shooting this one. He uses it to conceal. I really thought I would compare it to my shield, my 9mm Smith & Wesson shield that I conceal, and I would say it's very similar. They're very similar in size as far as the grip angle and stuff goes. Very, very similar. So the sights that it has on there are just 2 white dots in the rear and the single white dot up front. They're fairly easy to put on target. I was shooting a little low with it today, but I just think that it takes time to get used to new sights on a new pistol, and with more rounds through, I could definitely get used to them. But other than that, for straight out of the box, they work great. One thing that I've said this before, and I'll say it again, is Walther triggers. I really love Walther triggers. I've shot many Walthers, and all their triggers I enjoy. They're very crisp, and the reset is good. Everything's just crisp on them, and it just feels sturdy and good in your hands and on your finger. And the pull on it is very short, and it's a good feeling trigger. If you've ever shot a Walther before, I feel like you know what I'm talking about. I have a total love for their trigger, just because it's just a nice action here, and I'll show you right now too. We'll give it a pull here, and not very much travel there. Nice firm click, and then on the reset, you can kind of see in here. There's the reset, and then now to pull again. Very short action and very smooth and crisp. You can just totally tell when it's engaged, and it feels great. So one other thing that I really do love about this firearm is the slide. The slide is just buttery smooth. This is actually dirty right now. I have not cleaned it after a day of shooting today yet. And it's just still so buttery smooth. It just feels so good going back and forth. And I just don't know how to describe it. I guess you just need to get one in your hands and just kind of feel it. I know it'll get lighter as time goes with this gun and the more it's shot. But even right now, little stiff, but it's just very smooth action on it. As far as the looks go, I really like the looks of the gun. It has this kind of cool looking, newer design cut out for the ejection port. Safety list, that's definitely one thing that I forgot to mention. The gun doesn't have a safety. I think for a concealed gun, they really shouldn't, but it's all, your preference. It's just for me, it's one more thing to get in the way, if you go to draw and to use your weapon, and the safety's in your way, or the safety's, turned on, and you go to fire, and it's just one more thing to kind of slow you down and figure out what's going on with your firearm. It has a nice large slide lock on the rear to lock back. So it's very easy to lock back. As far as the grip goes, like I said, it's not too aggressive as far as the angle and everything goes. It's very smooth, very comfortable in the hand. It kind of like levels itself off and just comfortable to hold. The grip itself too isn't too cheese grater. It doesn't tear up your hands after a day of shooting. But still gives you enough grip so you're not constantly re-gripping when you're running rounds through it. Grip on the slide, as far as pulling the slide back, one thing that obviously helps is it being smooth, but the other thing too is there's plenty there to pull it back on the back or even the front. It just feels good. The gun is a phenomenal gun. I honestly, for the price too, anywhere from the $350 to $400 range, I would say you're getting a great deal. It's a Walther firearm. They're made in Germany, and they definitely know what they're doing when it comes to making guns. And this one is nonetheless. It's a phenomenal firearm, and if I didn't already have my daily carry, then this would definitely be in my eyesight for a new daily carry. So it's a great gun. It's thin. It stays close to your body when you are carrying it. and it cycles smooth, no malfunctions today when I was going through it. As far as I know, the previous viewer has never told me about any malfunctions with it, so I think it goes fairly smooth for him. Easy to put on target, and it's a Walther. I love their guns. So with that being said, I would drink to it. Great gun. If you're looking for one to buy or considering buying one, I would definitely recommend it. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions on this firearm, go ahead and comment down below. And then subscribe for more great content like this. And last but not least, I just started getting into the social media game. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's @brassandbeer, all one word. Other social media will slowly be coming up, but Instagram is where I'm starting. And I'm just kind of right now posting cool pictures of guns and that kind of stuff. So go ahead and give me a follow on there. Thanks for watching.